Welcome to Top 10 Archive. The installment you're about to view may not be for the faint of heart. We're diving into the dark world of drug use and abuse, pinpointing 10 individuals who have undergone drastic physical transformations. If you or somebody you know is suffering from drug addiction, resources online such as rehabs.com or recovery.org are great places to seek help. Number 10. Darlene. At the still somewhat youthful age of 37, Darlene is well put together and could easily pass for a few years younger. Add 2 years of meth use, and Darlene is completely unrecognizable, and her aging has been surprising. Once healthy-looking eyes are now sunken in and accentuated by dark circles. A staple side effect for meth is weight loss, and it's clear here that Darlene has dropped quite a few pounds, her face far more narrow. Though she doesn't seem to be covered in telltale scabs, her vibrant skin now looks dried and pulled uncomfortably tight. Number 9. Linda. When it comes to drug use, sometimes one's decisions can be seen all over their face. For 22-year-old Linda, her addiction to what was likely meth is clearly indicated through 6 mugshots over an 11-year period. Her initial mugshot at age 22 shows her youthful look. Fast forward 9 years to her second arrest, and you wouldn't know this was the same girl. Her aged skin and drooping face gets even worse in the next 2 years, and even more so in the 3 months that follow her third arrest. By age 33, Linda could easily pass for someone in their 50s. Number 8. The glass eye. We're not 100% sure how it was lost, but somewhere over the course of 10 years, this unnamed woman lost her right eye. At the age of 33, she was youthful looking and had no physically visible issues with her vision. Somewhere along her journey of drug use, her eye was lost, maybe an effect of the drug itself. It's not entirely certain what her drug of choice was, but a few of her mugshots show scabs on her face, an indication of meth use. She also seems to have experienced continued weight loss, which is very evident in the narrowing of her face. Number 7. Angelic. At 31 years old, Angelic could have been a young Meg Ryan stand-in. Only 3 years later, the effect of meth have left lasting damage to her skin and caused her to have a vacant, blank stare in her eyes. Once youthful eyes have given way to heavy wrinkling and dark bags, and her nasolabial folds are far more predominant, as if she had aged at an extremely rapid pace. A once hopeful-looking girl shows no sign of hope as she spirals into the lasting and damaging effects of potent drugs. Number 6. Andrew. Try to match these two photos up, and chances are you would never guess that the 18-year-old in the first photo turned into the 25-year-old in the second. Beyond what looks like severe scarring on Andrew's face, his jaw seems to droop unnaturally. The skin around his neck is heavily scarred and dried to a degree that looks painful. Most notable are Andrew's teeth and mouth, which looks to be suffering from a condition known as meth mouth, when there is an increase in gum decay and decaying teeth. Number 5. Unnamed female. Watching the transformation of this 52-year-old woman over the course of 9 years is jarring, as she goes from a healthier-looking woman to a far more skeletal figure. Sunken eyes, tight lips, and weight loss show the lasting effects of drugs like cocaine, of which this woman was arrested for carrying. Everything, from cheekbones to her nose and neck, takes on a completely different shape. Some other side effects of cocaine that a photograph can't easily capture include irritability, paranoia, anxiety, or high levels of energy. Number 4. Unnamed male. This incredible transformation is almost shocking, and it only took 5 years to occur. Arrested for possession of cocaine, this unidentified individual likely also suffered from meth addiction, considering the extreme weight loss, missing teeth, and loose skin. His elderly look in his mid-40s is a frightening reality of drug addiction, especially from something as powerful as meth. If not for the lines at his brow and forehead wrinkles, which are identical in 2009 and 2014, it would be even more difficult to determine if the two men are the same person. Number 3. Adora. At age 48, Adora has plenty going for her. Her long, flowing hair looks healthy. Her skin, although slightly wrinkled, looks healthy. And though she may be missing a tooth or two by this point, her expression lines and lips seem healthy enough. It only takes an additional 5 years of meth use for everything on Adora to take a turn for the worst. Her skin is badly scabbed and scarred, dried and abused by constant picking and scratching. What teeth she had are almost gone, leaving what looks like 2 fangs to complete her unfortunate transformation. Number 2. Heather Rabin. Heather is one of the best or worst examples of just how devastating drug use and production can be. In 2004, a young Heather was caught in an explosion at a meth lab. The blast left her entire face badly scarred from third-degree burns. Her skin nearly melted off from the heat. Despite the almost life-ending event, Heather returned to meth production and likely used her own product. Through her series of mugshots, you can track how her facial surgeries may have been marred through the use of meth. Though not as shocking and drastic as others, Heather's facial structure is showing some signs of wear. Number 1. Amber and Angie Neitzel. The Neitzel sisters were said to be the first United States victims of the Russian-produced Krokodil, a drug now known to eat away at flesh. The effects are so grotesque that we've decided to keep this as tame as possible. But even Amber and Angie's photos may prove to be too much for some. Though Amber and Angie's faces do show what looks to be wear and tear, the rest of their bodies show massive sores, irritated and scaly patches of skin, and large sections of flesh that was eaten away by the dangerous drug. The mix of codeine, lighter fluid, and gasoline is popular among heroin addicts, which Amber and Angie were, but proves to be far more physically damaging. Again, if you or somebody you know is suffering from drug addiction, resources online such as rehabs.com or recovery.org are great places to seek help, and all of us here at Top 10 Archive strongly encourage you to do so. You can help inform others about the dangers of drug addiction by reposting and sharing this video on your favorite social media sites and sharing your stories and other resources you may know about in the comments section below.